Hello, this is Lorenzo from Espresso, and in this video I'll show you how to set up a webinar with donation options using Espresso. If you're planning a virtual event where you'd like to raise some funds for a charity or nonprofit, then this video is for you. So let's get started by entering in a title for this virtual event. So we'll say something like the Power of Gratitude webinar. And next, I'll drop in some details about the event so we could take a look at them together. So again, this is a webinar to benefit a charity, and we're offering a free registration option alongside different donation amounts, and it's going to take place on the afternoon of December 10th. Okay, so those are the details that we are going to work with. We'll scroll down and set up the event date next. So I'm going to click on this field down here on event start, and then I'm going to use the selector and move towards December and choose the 10th, and then use the slider and move that towards 1 p.m. then click on done. So now we need to update the event end time. So again, I'll click on that slider and move this back up until 1 p.m. and then click on done. Oh, sorry, made a mistake. We're actually going to move that till 2 p.m. So that is the event date. So it's December 10th from 1 p.m. till 2 p.m. Next, let's take a look at this limit field here. This is very helpful if you have a cap or a limit on the number of attendees that can participate with a virtual meeting. So for example, if you're allowed up to 100 attendees, then you would use this field here and enter in 100, and basically what will happen is Espresso will allow any combination of registrations up to this limit, and then it will close out your event for you so you don't oversell or go over capacity. Okay, so now let's scroll down and we can start setting up the registration options. So what I'll do is I'll copy this first one and replace the details here. And then I'm going to update this sell until date and move that towards December. And let's say we want to make this available up until 1 hour before. So I'll use the slider and move this till 12. And then what I can do is move that back, and now it's 12 p.m. and I'll click on done. So now we need to set up those various register and donate options. Now I could set those up one by one, but in the spirit of saving time, we could use this handy duplicate this item option here. So since there are 4 options, I'm going to click on this 4 times. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And now I can just copy those details and replace them in these registration options or tickets that were duplicated. So I'll continue to update these. And we have the last one. We'll update that to 500. Okay, so now we need to update the price so it matches. So 50, 100, 250, and 500. All right, so we've set up our event date. We've also set up a free option, and we've set up these various register and donate options. I just want to touch on this limit option one more time. So the way that the event will work is it will allow any combination of these various registration options until there are 100 guests. So for example, let's say that 50 people registered for free. That would mean that there would be 50 spots remaining. So that's just an overview of how that works. So our event details looks good. We'll scroll up and click on Save Draft. And now I'm going to open up this link here in another tab, and let's go take a look at this link together. So here are the details that we set up, and here are the various details for the event. So we have the free option and the register and donate option. So we have 50, 100, 250, and 500. Now you notice on these that there are multiple quantities available. If you want to allow group registrations or multiple registrations, then you can leave this as is. But what I typically see on webinars is if they offer multiple options, you can kind of just choose one of them. So let me show you how to toggle that. You go back to the dashboard and look over here under event registration options. What you're going to do is set this maximum number of tickets option. So change it from the default of 10 and set it to 1. And then I'll come back and click on Save Draft. And then we can open that link one more time. And now you can see that the quantity options where you could select multiple ones are gone. So for example, let's say I wanted to register and donate 100. I would click on that, click on Register Now, and I'd be immediately taken to checkout. So that is an overview of how to set up a webinar where you have a free option along with donation options. Hope you found this video helpful, and thank you for looking.